why successful women burn out their most magnetic gifts and what to do instead. So, you're amazing at what you do, but the work that used to energize you is now draining you. The opportunities that once felt aligned now feel heavy. You're creating results, but it's costing more energy than it should. And here's what I notice with high performing, successful entrepreneurial women: they attract beautiful opportunities because their energy is genuinely magnetic. But somewhere along the way, they switch from being the frequency to managing the frequency. And they start treating themselves like the lighthouse keeper instead of the lighthouse itself. Now, the lighthouse keeper, that's the one that frantically polishes every lens, worries whether the light is bright enough, climbs up and down, polishing, adjusting, and tweaking. Meanwhile, the lighthouse just stands solid, radiating light consistently through the fog. Ships navigate towards it, not because it's trying harder, because because it's steady and it's true to its nature. It's the North Star to the boats out there in the mist that are trying to find their way home. Now, I see this pattern: brilliant women juggling multiple beautiful opportunities, programs to deliver, content to create, partnerships to nurture, all good things, all things that have been attracted by their light. But something shifts when that money exchange enters the conversation. And what once felt like flow now feels like force. Here's where the energy leaks happen. So, this is when you basically start trying to mess with the flow of the universe with your conscious mind. And you start taking responsibility for other people's transformation instead of just being the frequency that calls it forward, oxygen that creates the shift, the alchemical shifts for people, the shifts that just happen because you're you, and the person who most needs to hear the words that you have to say is showing up there. And so they over prepare, over deliver, and over function to ensure everyone gets value. And they mistake intensity for integrity, thinking, well, because there's money flow happening here, therefore I must match the same amount of money flow with more effort because more effort equals better results. And this is when you end up holding the vision for your students instead of just teaching them how to hold their own. And it looks like carrying the success of everything that you touch instead of just bringing your piece. It's like being responsible to muscle every person to the outcome who ever gives you any money at all, without realizing that it is a co-created experience, and that allergicness or allergy that you have or aversion that you have for those who are actually completely out of integrity and don't follow through and don't deliver what they promise. That aversion of never ever wanting to be like them is the thing that keeps you overworking, overproving, and from a place that is undernourished for yourself. So this is where, the lighthouse is still working, it's radiating, the results are still coming, but the keeper is burning out the bolts, trying to make everything perfect, being responsible for things that they can't possibly be responsible for. And when I ask women, where isn't your light flowing freely? What parts of your energy is feeling foggy right now? What comes up isn't about their skills or their knowledge. It's actually about boundaries with their own magnetic gifts. What are they responsible for and what are they not? And then also, what is a co creation through the universe that we couldn't promise even if we tried? Now, here's what shifts when women learn to shine cleaner. They stop anticipating every possible need and start trusting that people will ask for what they want. Their audience starts showing up more prepared because someone isn't doing the work for them. And new opportunities arrive that are already aligned instead of needing to be convinced or massaged into alignment. And their energy becomes available for creation instead of being trapped in this endless giving. Your magnetic gifts don't need you to work harder. They need you to shine cleaner. And when you stop making your light responsible for everybody else's transformation, it becomes magnetic in a completely different way. You become the frequency and they become responsible for tuning in. And this is frequency led business. This is how you scale without burning out your most valuable assets. Coming from somebody who's built it up and burns it down and risen from the ashes. Now, if you are an established transformation expert, coach, or healer, and you want to know how to make more money being more you without working harder, I want to invite you to download the Soulful Scaling Blueprint, bianca.com/blueprint. Now, this is a powerful clearing and a mini training that will show you exactly how my clients double their income whilst working less hours through energetic alignment and strategic sales architecture. So check that out, biancaray.com/blueprint for firstly, a clearing experience that will help you get rid of the number one block that hold entrepreneurial women back from living their version of true wealth. And then dive into the mini training, which will help you really articulate what it is that's holding you back from the most powerful, rewarding conversations that turn into dream clients, that become aligned, effortless sales, and give you the freedom and the spaciousness to be creative and live your version of true wealth. So check it out, biancaraya.com/blueprint. Bye for now.